have arrived in Munich. I just got to my hostel. It's not time to check in yet, so I gotta find some things to do. But it is, I put my luggage there and now I'm walking. I'm in a really cool part of the city because like right next to my hostel is a photo booth, which is amazing. But we're on the mission to go get some food because I'm starving. After getting some lunch, I have stumbled upon just an amazing park in the city. I have no idea what it's called. Maybe I'll look into that, but it's beautiful. There's people surfing on the river. There's like willows and just beautiful flowers. There's swans that remind me of Monticello. It's very pretty, and I've just taken a seat to, I don't know, enjoy the sun. It's very, very, very beautiful. It is funny though, I think I might be sitting by the nude portion of the park, or at least there's, I think, 2 guys that are nude, so we'll see how long I hang out here. But even despite that, it's beautiful here and the weather is lovely and it's a great spring day. Good morning. It's bright and early. This is gonna be too loud. It's probably, I think it's about 6:50. I've been up for 40 minutes or so getting ready, and now I'm on my way. We're going to a castle today, the one that inspired Beauty and the Beast, which I'm really excited about. I was kind of unsure if I was gonna do this day trip just because, like, logistically I didn't know if it made sense, if it was expensive, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. So now we're walking in this lovely tunnel to the train station, and I will catch up with you from there. My Google Maps is no longer showing the route I was originally gonna go on, so we're gonna figure it out. All right, friends, I've made it to my destination, kind of. I now have a 30-minute hike, which I've already been walking uphill for a second, so that's why I'm a little out of breath, but we're on our way. Okay, update. Mind you, the entire hike is this for 30 minutes, like all uphill, which is great. I'm fine. But 1, I'm out of shape, and 2, I have like 10 pounds on my back, so I'm tired.
If I'm going with you, I know we'll get to the other side. Sinking in, I know this feels right. Catching a breeze, love moving through me like a wildfire, like a wildfire.
Okay, on my way back to the bus now to head to the train station. It's been a very fun day, but I want to get back to Munich with some time tonight, so heading back, but decided to stop randomly in a souvenir store in like a random, just on the path, because I bought both a castle patch, but then I looked all in Munich yesterday, literally went to like 15 different stores to find a Munich patch. Couldn't do it. So I was like, okay, I'll just get a Bavaria patch, like the region. But I stopped in this random one and saw a Munich one. So now I have 3 patches. One for today, one for Munich, and one for the train ride from Munich to here, I guess. Good morning, friends. It's the next day and I'm filming with my left hand. So we'll see how this is. Last night I got back, I ate, I showered, and I went to bed. I was very tired. Now we are on our way to a coffee shop to get some work done before my train to Innsbruck. Made it to Innsbruck. All right, just made it to Innsbruck. I got to my hostel. It is the cutest thing I've ever seen. It's so sweet, and it's already one of the girls I've met in my hostel. Very, very kind. And so I went to the grocery store, got some food, and now we're gonna eat. Not out here though, because it's been raining quite a bit, and it's just clearing up. So hopefully it'll clear up for tonight. But otherwise, like, it's so pretty. All right, I ate. I'm going on and exploring a little bit, and like, look at the views. Like, that's insane. So I'll update if I find cool things. Just had to show because I looked behind me. I noticed it's just as pretty back that way too. I don't know. Literally all I can think is how badly I need to come back here, especially in the summer, because like lots of the gondola rides are closed because it's like the shoulder season. It's just so pretty. Oh, I could go. Other thoughts as I walk is just how thankful I am that like I get to see this, and furthermore how like this trip is just gonna keep building on top of itself, because like obviously it's all solo except for like a little bit on Thursday. You'll see in a little bit I get to see a familiar face, but otherwise like totally by myself. So it just kind of keeps building of like, I feel like as I gain confidence in traveling alone, and I feel like every place is so cool that I'm visiting, but it's all kind of different but also kind of similar, and like they just keep building. Like when I go to Switzerland, I'll see even more mountains, even more like, I don't know, it's just a really cool experience, and I'm feeling very grateful. Okay, I think we've made it onto the correct trail. Fingers crossed. If anything, this trail's going down, which is really nice. Like, as opposed to I've gone up for however long I've walked. I have no idea how long I've been walking, but because last fall semester I broke my Garmin, so I haven't bought a new one. Also, while I eat one of my 2 sandwiches that I said I was going to wait until I found a pretty spot to sit, but that's what you get when you're solo. You can eat whenever you want, and I have a bunch of snacks. So one of my sandwiches is getting 8. But this is just making me so excited for the summer. This summer I actually am staying in Montana, which is very, very exciting. I haven't done that since I've gone to school. So I'm very, very excited, and there's going to be a lot of glacier trips. I'll only be about an hour from Glacier, so that's very exciting, and just it's fun. I have my own place in Missoula. Like, it's shaping up to be a good summer. I'm sad I'm not going to be in Minnesota to see all my people, but don't worry, I'll be visiting, and yeah. On that vein of being in Montana this summer, I'm just thinking and figured why not, because I need to talk to myself, because I can't ever just stay in silence. If anybody has good glacier hike recommendations, let me know, because I struggle sometimes between finding things that I feel safe if I were to go alone to do, and like longer hikes, I don't know, different things. Hopefully with where I'm going to be this summer, I'll meet some people who are really excited to like do some longer hikes, go camping. Oh, okay. There's 2. We've come to a thing. Let's see. Hey, I think I'm supposed to go up this steep hill. Let me figure this out. I am currently on this trail. That was the trail I was on, but it splits, and you're supposed to take the steeper side. See how it kind of, whatever. Steeper side up here to the top of the meadows, and then you can loop down, and I think I'll come back that way, I think. So it does say that this is one of the steepest parts of the hike, so wish me some luck. Okay, I think I've reached where I need to go. I want a house like this when I'm older. Just in the mountains, no one around, with some insane views. And the 2 screened-in porches. That looks like a dream to me. Or at least, I would just love some mountain views. Okay, I've changed my filming setup. I'm actually using my tripod and my back camera, which is great. And I've changed my mind on where I'm exactly going. So originally, this was a round trip trail, which I love. Personally, I love round trip trails. I cannot stand out and backs. I really think it is because of my past in cross country and track, and our out and back runs, I swear, were always longer than just like the round trip runs. I would rather run around all of town and end at the same spot than like run the same out and back. Yeah. Anyway, so this trail that I'm on is a round trip. However, for the last portion of it, it connects all to the same trail. So that would be just like the same trail that I walked up. However, that trail would be all the way very steep downhill, which is fine, like, you know, whatever. But again, because of cross country, I don't like going downhill, whether it's running, walking. My knees just aren't built for it. And I know I'm 21, but that like makes me sound old. They aren't built for it. So I think since I am here for 3 nights, I get the Welcome Plus card in Innsbruck, which means I have free access to all of the public transit. I think I'm just gonna hop on one of the buses from whatever town that I walk into at the bottom of this trail to Innsbruck, and then maybe hop on the J line, which will take me back to where I started. It's like the peak to peak line. It goes from 2 of the cable cars, and I think I'll do that and then go to the top of Innsbruck. I'm bringing you guys out to help me get down this because I'm walking down this hill, which beautiful, breathtaking, but it is, I don't even think the camera does it justice. It is so steep, and my like knees hurt. Not like hurt where I couldn't, like I'm fine. It just like I can feel a lot of pressure on the downhill, and I'm just like gonna talk to the camera to get through it, because otherwise I hate how like I'm like stomping on the ground, you know. But like, I mean, it's beautiful, it's gorgeous. There's a little castle looking thing over there. That's really cool, surrounded by mountains. That's where I'm coming from. Very, very, very pretty. There's a lot of sheep, there's a lot of cows. They're all over, and they're right next to like houses. There's a park up there, and right next to it is just like a pasture of a ton of cows with cowbells, and I'm like, this is amazing. So okay, I'll update. I'm fine. I just had to bring out the camera. Okay, just as a sweet little thing to add, I'm channeling my inner Grandpa Chuck when he taught me how to ski, because I'm doing zigzags. So, because then when you ski, you like zigzag so you don't get like the steep downhill, and it's more steps, but it's not as hard on my legs. So, thanks, Grandpa Chuck. And that's where I was this morning, right there.
Some days I got no use for it all.
Okay, everyone, we've made it to Milan. Look who's here. So, my next stop on the trip is, of course, Milan, and we get to see Braxton for a day night.
Yeah.
Yes, before she goes on a trip. So we are gonna go out and get dinner, but we're in her house right now, which is lovely.
My dorm room.
It's so cute. It's so fun.
I love it though.
I love it. It's like so homey. It's whoa, we said it at the same time. But it's so cute, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see Brax. We'll update.
For the 3rd time.
Yes.
I've literally seen you more than my family has in the past like year.
This is a good point. This is true. Okay, everyone, we're at dinner. Yay! Okay, everyone, ciao. We are now walking to the metro to go home.
Navili,
Yes.
but it's kind of a boring Navili because it's raining. I swear it's usually better. This isn't actually Navili. This is a subsect of it.
But we're thankful because it was downpouring when we got done with dinner, and now it's like just a damp street. We got gelato.
I got pistachio Mediterranean, my go-to.
What is Mediterranean?
I have no clue, but
Is
it's
it good?
good.
I got mango and lemon, and it's delicious.
I literally go there and I just kind of like pick out
New things every
what
time.
like feels right.
Yeah, any of the
I've
above.
had some weird flavor combos, I'm not gonna lie.
What's the weirdest you've had?
Mediterranean, and like it was a super deep dark chocolate one, and it's like the flavors clashed a little too much because
Yeah.
Mediterranean is very light flavor. That's why I do pistachio with it.
Okay. Oh, love.
So
And Rexon was so sweet. She slyly bought mine, which she did not need to
€3.
do.
It's €3.
Well, thank you. But yes, what's cheers in Italian? You know cheers?
Nope.
Say salud.
Salud.
Okay, friends. Hello. I think it's been a little bit since I've updated the vlog, but I am here in Milan. I'm actually at Braxton's place. I'm in her bed right now. I was been very lucky and I got to see and spend time with her last night and then this morning, and then she went for a trip with some of her friends that she had pre-planned, but she was so incredibly kind to me, or well, kind of her to let me stay at her place for tonight and then tomorrow night before I leave to Switzerland. So thank you, Braxton. I love you. And it was so fun getting to see you and see Milan as we traverse the rain, and it was great. But so I'm laying here now. I've kind of had a slow day today. I'm sure I've edited it to like show a little bit of what I've done. But most importantly, I got Braxton to watch Call Me By Your Name on her train ride today, which is just quintessential to the Italian ambiance. I swear, like it is what made me like want to come to Italy. And now I am also watching it because I'm going to Crema tomorrow. I have my ticket booked. I am so excited, and like just rewatching the film, I'm so excited. This has been something that I wanted to do. Specifically, I remember being in lockdown during COVID and watching Call Me By Your Name for the first time with my blue LED lights. It was so like specific, and ever since then it's like I seriously think something changed in the fact of like I want to see the world. I don't know, it was just crazy. So I can't believe I get to go tomorrow. So cue the crema time. Ciao, live from Crema. I am just hopping on to update. I've been in Crema for about an hour and a half. It's been lovely, walked around. Now I'm waiting for a souvenir shop to open because I'm here during essentially the equivalent of Spain's siesta time. And so I'm waiting for it to open. And so I decided to rent a bike and bike out to one Elio's secret spot, but just like the countryside. So keep you updated there. Okay, I've thought every part of this trip was amazing, and I still stand by that. But this is unbelievable. Like, I don't think my words will do it justice. I don't think the video will do it justice. But just look. Hello everyone, checking in the midst of a little leisurely stroll in Switzerland. Leisure stroll, it's literally amazing. And I just had to come on here and just be honest for a second because I seriously started tearing up a minute ago. Don't know if you can tell, but like I just had this moment of realization. Like, I'm so lucky to be here, and like this has been a dream of mine for so incredibly long. And not to get emotional as I start tearing up again, just an emotional being, but this is just absolutely breathtaking, and I'm so thankful that this is my life and I have the opportunity to do this. And like, just had to come on here and say that because this whole trip has been amazing, and like concluding it with coming to a place that's been absolutely my dream for so long, like actually makes me cry. So just had to come on and say how thankful I am because this is unreal.